Again, you guys, please research the lies of September 11th. A lot of you might not be aware that 3 buildings fell on 9/11. Of course, there were the tall towers that looked like an 11, but 7 hours later in the day, Building 7 fell. And if you go back, you'll see that the BBC announced Building 7 had fallen.
Hold on, we're gonna go get this person. What's up, man? I just want to talk to you. I'm not going to be violent or anything. I just want to know what you're mad about. I just want to know what you're mad about.
Sir.
I can't ask him why he just... Did you guys ask him to come and cuss at us?
So he couldn't speak for himself? He had to just shoot away because he wasn't...
Sir, if somebody paid you to come do that, just come talk to us. I'll give you more money.
You don't need intervention from anybody. Okay. I just want to know why he said that to him. Oh, he came and said something else? He could have explained that for himself before you shoot him. I didn't hear him.
While you walk away, sir, I just want you to look into this. Buildings 1, 2, and 7 fell on 9/11, and they called it the new Pearl Harbor. What day was Pearl Harbor? December 7th, 127. I was just talking about Operation Amalgam Virgo. That simulation took place at Tyndall Air Force Base in Florida, which opened on the exact same day in history, December 7th, 1941, the same day Pearl Harbor happened. And are you guys aware that Pentagon construction began September 11th, 1941? Are you aware that they did another simulation? It was called Pentagon Maskell. Exactly 322 days before 9/11, they simulated a plane flying into the Pentagon. Why does it matter that it was 322 days? I'll give you a clue. Go back and listen to Tim Russert in 2004 interviewed Bush and Kerry. He asked them both, what is it about 322 and the number at Yale Skull and Bones? Again, the powerful secret society that allows 15 members per year. They both laughed and said it's a secret society and they can't say anything about it. George W. Bush was the sitting president when 9/11 happened. 11 years to the day of 9/11, his father, who was the 11th director of the CIA, gave a speech about a new world order, a world free of terror. And we all know what happened 11 years to the day of that speech. The World Trade Centers came down, and they looked like an 11. And they stood in the 11th state, New York, and they blamed it on flight AA-11, right? That's how it all started. Again, when I was a kid, I thought numerology was stupid. It still is. But it's not for those who rule over us. You learn this simple code of letters and numbers, and you'll see what's going on. Again, we need to think about how in our nation's capital, the secret societies are there. The Jesuits have been in D.C. longer than the federal government, and they call it the Masonic City. Why are there 33 columns on the House of the Temple, the Masonic headquarters in D.C., which has a highest degree of 33, and why are each of those columns 33 feet tall? It also has to do with why World Trade Center construction began in 1968, 33 years before 2001. Again, that's the same year 911 was made the National Emergency Dialing Code, and George W. Bush graduated from Yale and Skull and Bones with, per their own website, a graduating class of 911 members. If you guys don't think we're living out planned rituals, look into when Governor Dewey had his first meeting, his very first meeting about building a World Trade Center. It was July 6, 1946. The same day George W. Bush was born. The man who was president when it all went down. From Bush's birthday to 9/11 is 68 days, like all those things happened in the year 68. In Gematria, terror equals 68. And right now, Joe Biden's the president. He was the first president, or he wasn't the president then, but he was the first politician to pass counterterrorism legislation. And he passed it exactly 68 days before Oklahoma City blew up.
Why are they standing here anyway? Are we not allowed to go back there?
Like Muhammad Atta.
Zach ran over to chase that guy. Yeah, the guy in the blue. Yeah, the one that came back.
And for truth and justice? Are you standing up for tyranny? It's supposed to be for us, right? You guys are fake as fuck. Fake as fuck, man. That's exactly why I didn't try to become one, you motherfuckers.
Guys, you know what fucking Nazis said when they killed millions of people? They said, we're just doing our fucking job.
Fucking bullshit!
I don't want to call you guys fucking Nazis, but what are you? What are you?
You know? Like we're all the good guys, right? Why are we... Fuck your bosses. Who cares, man? Some evil shit went down. Our fucking family members and our loved ones got killed in that fucking shit too. Okay? Understand that shit. You know? We're supposed to be on the same fucking side, right? Right? Exactly. We got hurt from this shit too.
You know what? This man just swallowed hard. I know you just swallowed hard. That's a body reaction. You know that we're right. I know you gotta pay the
You guys know we're fucking right. You know it.
You guys are the ones.
This is fucking, your bosses are evil as fuck.
You know what? Come out here and live in this
He is not
Hey,
going
you guys, before Christopher Columbus, the great fucking founder who journaled about how easy it was to rape the natives and murder the people who only had bow and arrows we had to learn about in slave school every fucking year. Remember, once upon a time, there were people who lived here in harmony with their tribe, in harmony with the land. They didn't have to get paper notes to stay in shelter. All they had to do was feed themselves and maintain their community and live in harmony and enjoy life. Look at us. We don't have families. We don't have nothing. All we got is debt and slavery. We're enslaved to a system. Most of you don't even care. You'll go out and line up like gerbils for Pfizer because Anderson Cooper told you you're not a real man if you don't go get the pokey doke. And then they tell you 5 seconds later, this segment's sponsored by Pfizer, like you're some kind of fucking moron.
You guys should arrest the Pfizer people, you know?
It makes me sick that for 20 years I've been speaking about this and shit's been getting a million times worse, just like I said it would back then. And it's always this same damn scene. Lining up like I'm some kind of fucking threat. I'm not a violent person, I'm not going to hurt anybody. Why are we going to get Larry Silverstein?
Where the fuck is Larry Silverstein at? How much money did you make? You sick fuck. Where's Donald Rumsfeld? Oh yeah, he's in the grave. Remember he told us we'll find the weapons? They're north, south, east, and west. A fuck knows where. And what did he say the day before 9/11? He said, sorry America. He said, sorry America. We lost $2.3 trillion. We lost $2.3 trillion. Sorry America. We got to become transparent. We got to reduce the budget.
Of course they are.
Don't you guys think it's a fucking joke? Donald Rumsfeld, $2.3 trillion. I'm not misspeaking. That's $2.3 trillion times 1,000. That's all fucking blood, sweat, and tears. Just stolen. You know what they put it into?
Why are we doing this
It's the black budget. It's what they use. Hey,
NYPD!
Build up.
hey NYPD, how come the cameras were off on April 12th? When the shooter who got away for 30 hours, fuck Eric Adams. Oh, we got him in 30 hours, fuck you, man. Are you kidding me? On the anniversary of the motherfucking start of the Civil War, we have an underground railroad shooting. They think it's a nation of fucking morons, and you know what? They're right. It is a nation of fucking morons. But here's the people who aren't. The 50 fucking people standing next to me. Where's the millions in this country? They're just walking along, ready for another fucking pair of jeans, sunglasses, whatever the fuck you want. Another rigged fucking football game.
There's 39 of them.
Fashion week.
There's 39 of them. There's 39 of them. There's 39? Nah, I'm messing with you. But you know what it is. 111 days left. None of you can speak. They
You know what? I used to be a school teacher. You know how I lost my job? Talking about the symbolism of Martin Luther King Jr. getting smoked on the 95th day of the year. You know why it matters? Because Martin Luther wrote the 95 Theses. He said, fuck you, Catholic Church, and your tyranny. You guys don't get it, do you? This country was founded by people trying to escape the government of Europe, which was the Catholic Church. The Jesuits were created to kill Martin Luther and the 95 Theses. You want to know something funny about Martin Luther? He was killed in the year 1546. JFK was killed at age 46, the nation's first Catholic president. Beau Biden was killed at age 46. And now we got Uncle Joe, who looks like he's about to blow away in the fucking wind as number 46, elected 46 weeks after the Pope's birthday.
But that's a coincidence.
And what's the word Catholic equal in Gematria? It equals 46, like the 46 books in the Catholic Old Testament. You know what WTC equals? It equals fucking 46. That's who brought down your fucking towers, not a man in a cave. And you want to know something? Fuck Rudy Giuliani, that Catholic piece of shit. By the way, you guys, let me apologize because I'm not against Catholicism, but I'm against Rudy Giuliani. Let me tell you something. He was the 107th mayor of this town, and the World Trade Centers came down on the 107th day of his age, and then we invaded Afghanistan on 10/7, and we killed 1 million fucking brown people that didn't have a goddamn thing to do with anything. You know why we did it on 10/7? You gotta learn Gematria to understand that these fucking psychopaths work. The word military equals 107. That's the day leaving 85 days left in the year. The word Templar equals 85. And what did Bush say? He said we were on a crusade. That's what the Templars did for the Catholic Church. What society was Bush in? He was in Skull and Bones. Where did they get their symbolism from? The way the Templars bury their dead in an ossuary. We're ruled over by the fucking Catholic Church, you idiots. Wake the fuck up. You Lutherans aren't any different. I was raised Lutheran. If you're in there on Sunday, drinking blood and eating bodies, you're part of this demonic Catholic religion. And by the way, that IHS in the Jesuit logo, it stands for Jesus Hominum Salvator. Look at the Gematria. That adds up to 274. Like how the Catholic Church has celebrated the Son's birthday since 274 AD on Christmas Day. What are you Christians doing? You're worshiping the fucking Son. Can somebody over there who's the boss come over here and tell me why you got to line up against the fucking truth seekers? Are we carrying a megaphone and cameras or fucking AR-15s out here? What is going on?
Exactly.
You guys having a good laugh? You're probably the same ones in the church raping the little boys, aren't you? Let's talk about George Floyd. Let's talk about George Floyd. 8 minutes and 46 seconds on the neck. That's funny, right? In the Twin Cities, just like how the first plane hit at 8:46. You want to know something? They killed George Floyd on the 225th day of his age, and the next day the Catholic Church in Minnesota settled for $22.5 million for the sexual abuse of children. Then they gave Derek Chauvin 22.5 years in prison. It's all number games. It's all number games. Look at the Kabbalah. It says on the first paragraph, God created the world with numbers, letters, and words. These Catholic fucks think that they rule this world and they are God. They're not. And all they got protecting them are stooges like this. You guys are the fucking Nazis right now. Take a good look in the mirror tonight, NYPD. You guys are fucking Nazis.
You don't even know it. Sad but true.
The police are helping us make a
You
city.
wear that badge, that's what you are.
They're just taking their little orders.
Well, that's
Which one of you has fucking balls? Which one of you? Which one of you knows I'm right and will speak up and give up their fucking slave job? I'll tell you what, how much you guys make out here as NYPD? I know they pay you a lot more than in Seattle. You know, by the way, I got on camera a Seattle police officer. I asked him straight blank. I said, how come you guys don't do anything about Antifa? You guys wouldn't be here for Antifa. Antifa could be bear macing these fucking people in the face. You guys would just be driving by. Who gives a shit about if Antifa bear macing people in the face? So what the Seattle cop told me point blank. He goes, take it up with the city council. They told us to leave them alone.
They could set all
You wanna
this
know
on
why?
fire.
Because
Y'all
the
would
fucking
stand
federal
down.
agenda to divide us even more. You guys are just fucking order followers, no different than any Nazi fucking
man with a
scum
megaphone.
or any other
Y'all put up a
fascist regime
fence.
for history. And if you know what I'm saying is true, then you should retire that fucking badge and come out here and stand with us. If not, you're exactly what Martin Luther King Jr. talked about. MLK said a year to the day of his speech. A year to the day of his murder, MLK gave a speech that nobody talks about in school. Can't talk about this in indoctrination school. He gave the speech, Beyond Vietnam, A Time to Break Silence. He said, what's tearing apart this nation is the military-industrial complex. We're sending our young people to murder innocents, and they're coming back and bringing all that wrong energy, all that hate to their families, and they're running their own families and their own lives. And look at what's going on. Look at all the homeless vets on the street. Go walk by the Catholic Church at night. They always got the money. They need more money. But look at all the homeless people sleeping outside these cathedrals. All you guys who believe in these fake religions, in this bullshit-ass government. Remember what's in the middle of that word, believe. Lie. B-E-L-I-E. Be the lie. Here's what it looks like, you guys. I know we all got to pay the bills, but we better think about what we're doing.
They work for tyrants. They work under two. Probably don't even know.
Hey, you want to yell back at me at the megaphone? What's your message?
Yeah, we want to hear your rebuttal. We want to hear your bitch ass rebuttal.
The rebuttal is to follow orders coming through on their radio. That's what the rebuttal is.
I hope they think about it. They don't know what to do unless it comes from the walkie-talkie. They don't know what to do unless
You guys may not be fucking bad people, but what you're doing right now is fucking evil.
Tell them to say about the 77 in the Pentagon. Tell them to say that.
You're fighting people.
I think we're past that.
We both understand.
Here, let me drop some more gems on you. I already did them today, but maybe you didn't all hear. Take a good look at this building here. You see the nice tribute to the pyramid? Remember, there were once 2 towers here. Then there was 0. Then there was 1. This is a big pattern in history, 201. If you look into the Great Pyramid of Giza, you'll find that there's 201 remaining layers of stone. And again, there's this ancient practice going back to Babylon. It's as simple as A. It's like Michael Jackson. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. If you write out Great Pyramid of Giza, it equals 201. Okay? The day that we drew up the Great Seal in history, June 13th, 1782, that was the day leaving 201 days left in the year. Again, 2 towers became 0, became 1. Who's about this 201 number? It's the Jesuits. We're in the time of Pope Francis, the first Jesuit Pope, who's also the first to live in Suite 201 at the Vatican. And if you write out his birth name and add up the letters, Jorge Mario Bergoglio equals 201, just like the founder of the Jesuits, Ignatius of Loyola, equals 201. And the Jesuits are from France, and I'm sure you all know the only footage in the world of the plane flying into the First World Trade Center was caught by some Frenchmen, and their names equal 201. Again, you guys, the last French Pope in the history of the church was the 201st. The 201st. The last French Pope, where the Jesuits were created. Pope Francis. Again, you guys, every last thing they're doing in this nation is they divide us and tear us apart, from George Floyd to the April 12th subway shooting to the top shooting on Hillary Clinton's 201st day of her age, who cut the ribbon on the door, to the the Tulsa Race Riot anniversary shooting. Who could forget? 201 days after the Black Pope's birthday. That's what they're trying to do. Divide us amongst everything. Race, religion, sexuality. There's a good one. Caitlyn Jenner. That equals 201. They're not against you guys. They want us divided. That's how the Jesuits have always ruled. They know if they keep people divided and believing in bullshit,
I know.
they can easily be controlled.
Throw the trash in the bushes. Look at that.
I thought this was a fucking democracy. All democracies are based on information. But look at what it really is. When you come out and you speak the facts, you get shut down. You get fired from your job. You get arrested. You get your house moved. You look at the stuff that you have to
That nigga Zach talking shit to Masons, bro.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
If anything else, they have to be ultra impressed with Zach's recall and ability to just pull. I mean, how he holds all that information in his head, it's just, every time he does it, my mind is blown.
He got enough, though. We got enough of an army behind him right now. Look at his presence. Yeah.
If you guys were
I know what it is. That's why they put a gate here. It's flattering, actually. It's flattering. All of that shit be flattering.
Yeah!
So niggas
Give it up!
He's so dangerous, yeah.
I hope those military men are on their way to get the Black Pope right now. Take him down.
Nah, you know they far going like them.
The problem is you're actually marching to the drum of Rome. All roads lead to Rome. How many threes did he have when he left the game for his career? If you go look, it's the same number of threes he had as the amount of people they say died on 9/11. And here's why that's interesting. The day that Steph Curry set the three-point record was the same day Bill de Blasio told you to go out and get your third shot. Did you notice that? And it was also the day of the Sandy Hook school shooting. Notice the shots theme. And that was also 1 year to the day of Sandra Lindsay becoming the first vaccinated American for COVID. So we got Sandy Hook shooting, we got COVID shots, now we got just in time for New York. Go get your third shot along with your hamburger and $100. Must be real important if they got to give you a fucking cheeseburger, because we all know how good that is for our health. But again, let's come back to how there were two towers that became zero, that became one. Steph Curry's contract, until just recently, was $201 million. Did you guys know he was born in the same hospital as LeBron and Nate Thurmond in Akron, Ohio? You guys know when LeBron came back from 3-1 against Curry, he won it on the real King James' birthday. You guys know the son of King James was King Charles, and the people who fought for King Charles in the English Civil War were called Cavaliers. You know why none of you guys know this? It's the same reason you guys are cops, because you don't know shit about shit, and you're all about the wrong things, like most of America. Hey, tonight instead of jerking off, buddy, go watch some of my YouTube videos. But anyway, Steph Curry won that game 105-96, 201 points. And who did he pass? He passed Ray Allen, who was born on the 201st day of the year. That's July 20th, the anniversary of the moon landing. For the record, Neil Alden Armstrong equals 201, like the 201st day of the year. Hey, you don't gotta go jerk off yet. Hold on. Come back and listen. But anyway, Steph Curry, again, passed Ray Allen on the anniversary of the Sandy Hook shooting in Connecticut, beating Ray Allen, who played at UConn. And Ray Allen was also in the movie He Got Game, where he played Jesus Shuttlesworth. Again, 201 is the number of the Society of Jesus. And just like in the times of Rome, everybody was distracted with the Colosseum and the sports game. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. I know how much you guys like Tom Brady in this town. Of course, we had 9/11, the Patriot Act, and all of a sudden Tom Brady, who looks like he could bench 50 pounds, even you right there could outbench Tom Brady. Even you. But anyway, look into Tom Brady. Look into the ESPN article about Tom Brady and his 201st career win over the St. Louis Rams. Did you guys know that the first forward pass in NFL history, or excuse me, not NFL history, but American football history, was thrown by St. Louis University, the Jesuit school? Did you know that? It was actually thrown in the town of Waukesha. Last year you had the Jesuit Marquette educated district attorney release that asshole who ran over people on Christmas. You know what that means? That means the authorities, some Jesuit piece of shit, brought some criminal psychopath out and asked him to run over people for a Christmas parade. Didn't you guys hurry out there to Waukesha to help get justice? You guys would have been the same people lining up to keep me from speaking the truth about what happened there. So it makes me sick, you guys. You guys get the badges and the guns. You get to make all the rules, enforce the rules. You get to lock. You guys know I've been arrested for speaking like this? Maybe you guys think that's good, that I've been arrested for speaking the truth. Even if you guys don't like me, you should realize I'm trying to get people to pull their head out of their ass. Because I'm sick of being manipulated and lied to. And I'm sick of paying taxes for this right here. How much is on the hour right now. You guys have been here for an hour. What's the bill for the taxpayer for you guys to keep me from walking through the campus just telling about the lies of 9/11? Is this worth thousands of taxpayer dollars right now? How many homeless people are out there tonight that could use this money so they don't have to, sleep outside the cathedral in the rain? And last night I walked past the Catholic Church, I couldn't believe it. All these homeless people sleeping in front of it, waiting for the Virgin Mary to come back and let them inside. What do you guys do? Hey, the guy who looks like he finished the whole donut box every other hour. Hey, donuts! Hey, donuts! Hey, donuts, you know what I'm talking to. You probably grew up listening to KRS-One. What happened? Have you heard a song? Officer, Overseer, the Overseer. Don't you remember? The Overseer used to chase around the slave. Stay on the plantation, slave. Shut the fuck up and pick cotton, slave. Now look at you. You're like, well, that's not me. I like Krispy Kremes, and I get a whole lot of them here, plus a nice, healthy salary.
Bonus.
I'm talking to you too right here, man.
Say no to the fifth donut.
I wish you guys, it's just sad looking at you guys. Just standing like a wall, you had to put this up. Like, seriously, what did you guys think I was going to do? Did you think my megaphone was going to take down the One World Trade Center? You know what's so sad about this? If they reported on the, like they can pull up this fucking building right now, and Anderson Cooper could come on with Wolf Blitzer. I think they pull him out of his coffin each morning, and they could say, crazy conspiracy theorists with overpowered megaphone took down the World Trade Center. And the society would probably believe it. Does it sound that much further off than the man in the cave? Did you guys fall for that one, the man in the cave?
They did.
Yep.
Hey, Big Gulp. Hey, Big Gulp, did you like the 7-Eleven shootings on 7-Eleven this year? I always like when I read the news and it says, according to police, you guys are lucky there's so many sheep in this society, because whenever I read according to police, I say, well, there's a load of fucking shit.
That's right. Amen.
By the way, who's aiming that umbrella back there with the Templar cross on the top? I see you, you fucker. You guys can use the megaphone too, I share. Come here, you guys think I like, hey, shut the fuck up, conspiracy theorists. Go back to Seattle here. I'll take it. I like to be fair. Hey, Krispy Kreme, come on, man. I know you're in charge. The fattest cop is always in charge. It's weird. Why is the fattest cop always in charge? I always like, come on, man. Hey, prove me wrong. Let's do a full race. If you can beat me in a full race, I'll shut the fuck up and go back to Seattle. Come on, man. Come on.
Get over with.
Come on. I'm almost 40. I haven't raced anybody for 10 years. Maybe longer. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'll tell you what. Even if I still win, I'll buy you another box of Krispy Kremes. Here, I'll make you guys an offer. Hey, somebody tell, how much does NYPD pay? What's the NYPD salary? Hey, Big Gulp, you're new on the force. I think the NYPD starting salary is $59,000. I just saw that. You know what's funny about that word? The word slave equals 59, the word Negro equals 59, the word blues, Rasta, Motown came out in 59. NYPD does equal 59, that's right. I'm not saying you guys are slaves, but you're the ones that keep us in the slave state. You're here to protect the tyrants, the Larry Silversteins of the world. Big Gulp, I'll tell you what, man. I don't make a lot of money,